Just like the rest of Wrigleyville, this place is completely empty for the Mumford & Sons concert. This concert starts in 30 minutes and there's nobody here. I don't make the rules.
There is a new phrase going around the music industry right now, and the phrase sounds made up, but the impact certainly is not. And that phrase is blue dot fever. And no, it's not a disease, it's what happens when you open up a seating map for a concert and instead of sold out energy, you see a sea of blue dots. Translation, empty seats, lots of them. And major acts like Post Malone, Meghan Trainor, and the Pussycat Dolls are either delaying, reducing, or quietly removing concerts entirely from their schedules. The problem is people are doing the math, and it doesn't make sense anymore. The average ticket cost is $140. You have fees, you have increased gas costs, travel costs, and people are just tapping out. And the artists are stuck in the middle right now because a half-empty stadium doesn't just look bad, it can kill an entire tour. Is this just a market correction, or are we watching the concert bubble pop in real time? Either way, your concert this summer is not guaranteed.
Harry Styles' concert was full of empty seats, but there's so much more to that story. A video went viral showing that half the venue was completely unfilled for his opening show. This has confused people because the event was supposed to be completely sold out on the official ticket sites. It looks like ticket resellers are completely ruining the experience for genuine fans who actually want to go. This situation highlights a massive problem across the music industry right now, with resellers buying up all the tickets. This wasn't a huge problem in the past, but now people simply don't have as much money to spend, and fans are refusing to pay those massive ticket prices. Some fans have pointed out that they tried to get tickets on the official site and they were all sold out, which just proves resellers are grabbing them all. Some have pointed out that people also tend to arrive late, but the resale pricing is clearly the main issue. Although Harry still makes the same amount of money, the fans are heavily missing out. Personally, I think it's terrible that real fans are being left outside while seats sit empty just because of greedy websites. But before you go, I want to know, do you think ticket resale sites should be stopped? Ray's concert is full of empty chairs, and nobody knows why she can't sell out. A video from the show in Toronto has gotten a lot of attention because whole sections of the arena appeared to be completely deserted. People are now wondering if Ray is struggling to sell tickets or if her hype doesn't match the size of her fan base. One fan of Ray's commented on the video saying, "Empty chairs at a Ray concert, we need to do better." Many others agreed and said it was strange to see so many open spaces for someone who has had so much success lately. But even with empty seats, the people who were there seemed to be having the best of times. People noticed how engaged the entire audience was, and others noted that nobody seemed to be on their phones. But despite some people having a great time, this has started a conversation about whether arena shows are becoming too hard for some people to fill, even if they have great music. Some feel that Ray might be better suited for smaller venues, while others think this was just a quiet night and her other shows will do well. Despite the talk about the numbers, Ray is known for her amazing voice, and her live shows are still very fun for those who can attend. But before you go, I want to know, do you think it's embarrassing for a singer to have empty seats, or do you think they just don't care?
I could just be super critical of the music that I listen to, but new music that's being pushed out in the industry today is not, it just ain't there. It ain't hitting nothing for me. I don't feel shit. Like, bring back the shit that hit me. Where is it? It's all like copy paste nowadays. Like, what the fuck?
And I've been saying this for the longest, but nobody listens to me. The reason why R&B music doesn't sound the same anymore, like the 90s or the early 2000s or even the 80s, is because people are not using real instruments. Real instruments are not. They're using some boom box. They tapping a little boom box, or they're using technology to create sounds. They are not using actual drums. You remember back in the day? You hear a beat, you can hear every instrument. Oh, that's a drum. Pow, pow. Okay, that's a guitar. Who on that violin? You feel like you can hear the instruments. Now you hear sounds. People are singing over sounds. Y'all not getting what I'm saying. It sounds crazy, but I'm being serious, y'all. They are singing over sounds, not actual instruments. And then also, people don't have backup singers no more. You remember being a background singer, bro. That used to be like a whole job, a whole career field. People do not have groups no more or background singers. And people just individual. They going on stage by themselves. Ain't nobody in the background hooting and hollering no more. That's why it don't feel the same no more. That's why it's like not the, you know what I mean? Like it's not really art anymore, because that was art, bringing all of that together, bringing instruments together, and then also bringing background singers together. That's the difference between like a song and art. Like 90s R&B, that was art. That wasn't just music. That's art.
Am I getting fucking old, or is just music, it doesn't feel the same anymore? Like, what do kids, like, when y'all go to the beach, what do y'all listen to? Is it just hardcore gangster rap? Like, cause we had gangster rap too, but that wasn't like a beach cruise, you know what I mean? You go to the beach, we can freak if you, it was very melodic. Like, I can't listen to fucking EDM to go to the beach. Like, songs don't have emotion anymore, I feel like. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like 90s, 2000s, we had like a fucking song for everything. Now I feel like I got two moods. I either need to fight a motherfucker or like, I don't jump. Like, what happened to all the white dudes in garages making great fucking music? We need another Blink 182. And all the songs that I like now are sampled from songs that were better in the past. Not even sampled like they took a drum. Y'all took the whole fucking chorus. Like, the reason I like this new song is because it sounds like the one I liked originally, but the original one would fucking hit still. And what's crazy is, like, even with the music that I like in my era, the music before that was just as good. You know, I just wasn't around for it. Like, I didn't grow up with Bob Marley, but I fucking love Bob Marley. I didn't grow up with Led Zeppelin. Love Led Zeppelin. I didn't grow up with Pac and Biggie, but I love Pac and Biggie. Now I don't know who's famous. There's a new DJ and rapper and country singer every 10 minutes. People will be like, have you heard this new artist? They're the biggest thing out right now. Like, when did they come out? Like, fucking 20 minutes ago. Like, how did that happen? I fear, like, I don't know if things suck now, or do I just think they suck? Like, there's cool shit that I still do like but it's very few and far in between. Like, nobody's giving me a fucking fade fell short this time. Your smile fades in the summer. Lace your hand with mine. I'll leave one. I don't have that anymore. Where's that? Turn on the radio now and it's literally smoking, drinking, fucking. And I'm like, cool, I get it. But this is all we got. Like, there used to be like fucking a top 40. Now there's like a top 5 songs that are out right now. Or it's just TikTok trending songs where I only like this little part of it. Like, I like a 15-second snippet. I guess that's aging though. But again, I feel like our shit was better. Like, it was just better the whole way before this. Even before, I would listen to Sinatra before I listen to some of the shit now. Fucking weird, man.
Music is dead. It's dead. It used to be viewed as this beautiful art form that only creatives or highly intelligent people could make. And nowadays, music is just about sex, drugs, men talking shit about women, women talking shit about men. Music can reach parts of your brain that otherwise can't be met. And if you listen to the same music over and over again, eventually it rewires your subconscious, which dictates your life. So for feeding our brains all this degenerate, hateful, satanic nonsense, how do you think it's going to impact our life? I miss Prime Adele, Prime John Mayer, Prime Kanye West. These songs used to be fruitful to the soul, and now they're just damaging.
Well, as I'm seeing, there's a lot of concerts that's starting to become empty all across the country. And the reason why concerts are empty now is because the ticket prices have become outrageous. I don't know what's going on with these artists, because they supposed to have millions and gazillions of dollars, right? So I don't get it. Like, why are the concert prices so high? But not only that, the artist is not performing like how they used to anymore. They don't want to put on a good show. Some of them come out late, as is, probably drunk and high, and talking about performing in front of people in public, embarrassing themselves. And that's just crazy. Who want to go to a concert and an artist just drunk? Some people probably will like that though. Like, they want to see their artists come out there drunk and high and performing. Well, I wouldn't like that. if I was spending my money. It's a time and a place for that. Right now, it's not the time. So it's like, and then people just don't want to go to events no more. People got bills. Their paycheck ain't enough to even go to a special event, let alone a concert. So that's why a lot of concerts are becoming empty. And music ain't the same no more. Remember when you used to get good music from the early 90s, early 2000s, even the 70s? Music don't sound like that no more. That's why a lot of artists got a sample from the old school, because that's when the music was a classic. And I always say people who use samples, those are like cheat codes, because people already know the song that you're using, especially if they're familiar with it. They're going to like it anyway because it's a sample. Music just don't sound the same. Music now just come and go. It's not classic no more. All the music that I've heard just recently, it don't sound nothing like the old school, the good music, you know? Now I ain't saying all artists are bad, but it just don't sound nothing like what I listen to. Maybe I'm just getting old. Maybe it's just me. But music just don't sound good like Tupac no more. Maybe because I'm so much of a Pac fan, I hold high expectations for rap music because I compare your music to Pac, and I shouldn't do that. You know? It don't sound greatness like that. That's why you see a lot of people going back to the older music, the timeless music that they can play over and over. Let me know, how many of y'all do that? What's on y'all playlists? And I guarantee you, y'all got some old songs on there, because the new songs, it ain't the same no more. The old songs, you gonna always go back to the old songs, like that Genuine Differences. What else you got? I listen to all the time. You got, what's that song I like with Avant? Nothing in This World. I like that one. All Tupac. All Eyes on Me. Machiavelli album. Those are classics. The new music that I listen to, I don't listen to it like that because it's like they not putting enough time in the music no more. They just making music just to make music. They want quantity over quality. And it's always about quality because quality lasts forever. And that's what we need. But I think that's why it's a lot of concerts that's empty. People can't afford it and the music not the same. Let me know what y'all take on this topic. What's the last concert you went to? Leave it in the comments. And I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.